Hi everyone, my name is Will, and thank you for tuning into my channel, Your Spiritual Will. Today we're going to be talking about Libyan Desert Glass. And I know I haven't posted a video in a while. I've been really busy. I'm in the process of switching jobs, so I have that going on, and I have a home project that working on as well. So I've been really tied up, and I want to make sure that I'm bringing the energy to these videos that everyone coming to this channel for. So I don't want to disappoint you guys. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and let's get back to the video. Libyan Desert Glass is what I call the stone of creativity and confidence. It is a very high vibrational stone that was created over 29 million years ago by a meteorite impact in the Egyptian desert. So it was spread over 6,500 square kilometers, and it was caused by the meteorite hitting the sand and crystallizing the sand. It superheated it so much, turned it to almost pure silica, which to create takes temperatures over 1600 degrees Celsius. So that is a really unique formation. And just like Moldavite, it's neither a stone or a crystal technically, even though they're sold in shops that carry healing stones and crystals. It is actually an impactite because it was created during a meteorite impact. Libyan Desert Glass is really good for your solar plexus chakra to open that up and to really unblock any blockages that you might have. And because it is your solar plexus chakra, that's where your creativity, that's also where your confidence, self-esteem, self-worth, all comes from too. So if you're really struggling with self-confidence, self-esteem, self-worth, then you should really look at this stone. And like I said, it's very high vibrational, so it doesn't take all that long to see that it's working. So I want to talk a little bit about my experience with Libyan Desert Glass. So I got Libyan Desert Glass shortly before I got Moldavite. I actually got Libyan Desert Glass first and then Moldavite. Now I got it from the channel VibesNFrequencies on YouTube. The creator, Nathan Lindsay, puts his crystals on his Etsy shop. But when I got it in the mail, I could tell that it had an energy. It was not as high of an energy as I felt with the Moldavite. It was more of a sneaky energy. And let me clarify this. I mean that I could feel the energy of the stone, but I couldn't really distinguish like how powerful it was, not like I could the Moldavite. What I noticed the longer that I wore it is that I would be pushed to do things that I wouldn't normally do. So for instance, if someone says something that's kind of sideways towards me, instead of me just, ignoring it and moving on, I found that I would snap back with something. Of course, it wasn't nasty or anything. I would just check them. And when I noticed that the first time, I was like, whoa, where did that come from? And that's when I realized that it was the Libyan Desert Glass that I was wearing. And this is actually it right here. It's a yellow stone, and don't know if you guys can see, but it's got inclusions in it. You can see little particles inside of it. It's really pretty, very calming yellow, very happy yellow, kind of like my shirt. So I was wearing that, and I started noticing that I actually had the confidence to check people when they, would say something negative towards me, or I would have the confidence to, do something that I wouldn't normally do that was outside of my comfort zone. I also noticed that I was also more creative So I was more in a creative flow. I like to paint, so I noticed that I started painting when I wore it. And I just started wearing it again, probably for the last, like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 weeks. So I've really started painting a lot more while wearing this stone. And that's what I mean by it's a sneaky energy. It's not an energy that you feel immediately. It's something that starts working in your everyday life and starts weaving itself and starts pushing you to where you are outside of your comfort zone. And because it does help you build confidence, it really makes you be more creative. Because if you have the confidence, then that's going to show up in your creativity, whether that's in writing, painting, dancing. If you're not confident, your creative outlet is not going to reflect that confidence. For example, if a painter is in a low vibrational state, his paintings are not going to be butterflies and rainbows. They're going to be very muted, maybe even dark, and just not as visionary as they would be if he was in a higher vibrational state, where he would feel the confidence to go outside his comfort zone because he's in a higher vibrational state. In Libyan Desert Glass, since it works on your solar plexus chakra, which is near your stomach, that area also gets affected as well with the energy of Libyan Desert Glass. Now, what I found with Libyan Desert Glass is that I just automatically started eating healthier. I would see fried foods, I would see desserts, and at first I would still eat them, but then I would feel bad after I ate them. Like, I would feel either really heavy or whatever I ate just didn't agree with me. What I saw was happening was it was causing me to eat healthier, which I've never seen that with any other crystal before. So I saw an increase in me actually craving vegetables, fruits, like healthy stuff, cutting out desserts, sweets. And before I knew it, I had gone 3 weeks without any meat at all. I never thought that I would be without chicken, without meat. Because I love chicken. I loved chicken, like whether it's baked, fried, grilled, like I just love chicken. And the fact that it's going on close to 4 weeks with no meat, it's just like, wow. I never thought that I could do that, but I don't think that I would have been able to if it hadn't been for my Libyan Desert Glass. It really was checking me and was like, are you sure you want to eat that piece of cake? You know, okay. And then afterwards I'd regret it. So if you're interested in eating healthier, wanting to move more towards a vegetarian type diet, more vegan type diet, or if you want to improve what you're taking in to your body, you might want to try Libyan Desert Glass, because I know it worked for me, and I never thought a crystal could do that, but this one did. And Libyan Desert Glass works really well with Moldavite because they're both impactites, so they really work well together. So you have the Stone of Transformation, Moldavite, and then you have the Stone of Confidence and Creativity, which is Libyan Desert Glass. So together, they just are like two halves, just work perfectly together. Now, you can pair Libyan Desert Glass with a few other crystals, but these pairings are ones that I've tried, and I can tell you that they really work, and I'll tell you exactly how they work. So the first one is going to be Libyan Desert Glass and Lapis Lazuli. So these two work really well together because they both are for confidence. Lapis lazuli works on your throat chakra. Libyan Desert Glass, of course, works on your solar plexus chakra. So they work really well and they pair really well, because if you have the confidence but you can't verbally express that confidence, then that's a problem. So if you're having problems verbally expressing yourself, then the pairing of Libyan Desert Glass and lapis lazuli works really, really well. Another pairing is Libyan Desert Glass and Tiger's Eye. Now, both are for self-confidence, and Tiger's Eye, depending if you get regular Tiger's Eye or you get red Tiger's Eye, it'll work on your solar plexus chakra and your sacral chakra. So obviously the red Tiger's Eye is going to work on your sacral chakra, and the Libyan Desert Glass is going to work on your solar plexus chakra. But if you use just regular Tiger's Eye, then that's also going to work on your solar plexus chakra. But both stones are for self-confidence, self-esteem, self-worth, and they work really well. If you are going into an interview, if you're going into a big business meeting, if you need that huge boost of confidence to do something big, this pairing works really, really well, because it doesn't just push, it shoves. So if you just need that kick, you know, to do something, to get through something, this pairing works really well. Another great pairing is Libyan Desert Glass and black Tektite. And black Tektite is a very smooth energy. It's a very smooth energy, not as obvious of a high vibration as like Libyan Desert Glass or Moldavite. I find that it works really, really well to transmute the negative energy around me. And black Tektite is also grounding. It's good to have that energy, that grounding energy, with a high vibrational crystal like Libyan Desert Glass. So if I'm going into a very negative environment, I make sure that I bring my black Tektite, because, and this is interesting, I've actually noticed that it will improve the outlook of those around me. So if I'm around a lot of negative people, me wearing the black Tektite not only transmutes negative energy for me, but also those around me. So that pairing of that crystal with Libyan Desert Glass, which gives you the confidence and creativity, gives you that boost, together they would just work really, really well. If anything that I've been talking about really resonates with you, then this stone may be perfect for you. And it doesn't give you so much confidence that you get this like huge head or ego or anything. It's a healthy confidence. It's so you don't become a doormat, so you don't let people walk all over you, say little jabby comments at you, because your Libyan Desert Glass is going to go, hey, hell to the no. This is why I wear it like during the day when I'm out and around people. I haven't meditated with it because I've never felt the need, the calling to meditate with this specific crystal. There are some crystals that I feel called to meditate with, and other ones that are like, no, you are getting enough of it, you know, wearing it throughout the day. I know some of you might ask me if I've meditated with it. I have not, because I never felt called to. So I don't want to meditate with a stone that I don't feel called to, because I obviously don't need to meditate with it at this time. Not to say that in the future I won't be called to meditate with it, but I just haven't yet. And if you can't wear it during the day, because you have to, you know, wear certain clothes, certain uniforms, certain like suits, business suits, and you don't want to wear it underneath your suit or, you know, in your pocket, you might find it helpful to maybe put it under your pillow at night. So this way you're working with it throughout the night, so you're prepared for whenever you get up in the morning. And to cleanse and recharge a stone is super easy. You can either smudge it with some Palo Santo or some sage, or you can run it under some water, preferably spring water, dry it off, and then set it out in the sun for, anywhere from 15 minutes to a couple hours. Once you start working with stones, then you will start to connect with these stones. When you connect with these stones, they will actually let you know when they've been recharged enough, because sometimes you'll set it out in the sun and you'll go and do something, you'll be like, I'm gonna go get my stone, I'm gonna go take it out of the sun. Then other times it'll be like a couple hours, and then you'll be like, oh, I need to remove that stone. That is the stone letting you know when it's been fully recharged and is ready to go and work for you. And I found that you don't have to charge it all that often. Just, I don't know, I'm gonna say every other week. For me, that's what I found. Maybe you're in a situation where you have to cleanse and recharge it more often than that. But I find every other week for me works pretty well. So I'm going to let you know where you can get one of these stones. I got mine from VibesNFrequencies on Etsy, LovingThySelfRocks, TheStarSeedAcademyUS, and InnerVisionCrystals.com, MarkBarierski.com, MoldaviteLife.com, and MoldaviteFamily.com. I've bought stones from all of these places. I only have one Libyan Desert Glass stone, and I got that from VibesNFrequencies, but I know that all of the sellers that I just listed, I got actual authentic crystals and gemstones and Moldavite. And this is in no way an advertisement or a sponsorship. I am not being paid by any of these sellers, any of these companies. This is just my experience working with these different sellers. I received genuine product from them, and they arrived in good condition, and I didn't have any issues. So this is, again, not an advertisement, not a sponsorship. All the crystals and gemstones and impactites and moldavite that I bought from all of them, I paid full price for, and I didn't get any sort of free anything from. I just want to be totally honest with you guys, so this way you guys have confidence not only in me, but also in finding your own Libyan Desert Glass. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful. I know that I really enjoy working with my Libyan Desert Glass. There will be some times where I will wear it for several weeks, and then I put it away, and then I don't really touch it for a couple months, and then I'll feel called to work with it again, and then I'll work with it again. So it is a really great crystal, really great energy. Gives you lots of creative juices and self-confidence, which I think we all need sometimes, especially with the way the energies are now. Some mornings you wake up and you're just like, I just want to get back in bed and just pull the covers over my head and go back to sleep. I think we all have days like that, so it's great to be able to grab a stone that helps you get through the day and gives you the confidence to do what you have to do and get on with your day. Make sure that you guys comment down below. Let me know if you like this video. Let me know what videos you like to see in the future. I am going to be talking about a few different crystals and different subjects I have in my head. I'm thinking to myself, okay, I want to talk about this, want to talk about that, but I don't want to give it away. So just make sure you stay tuned and make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, so this way you get notified anytime I post a video. Make sure to check out my Instagram, WillHicks222, and my Etsy shop, Conscious Crystal Life, all one word. If you are looking for any crystals, check it out as well. Thank you guys so much. You guys have a wonderful day. Much love and light to all of you. Take care and make sure that you protect your energy. It is so important to protect your energy right now. The energies are up and down, and because the energies are so up and down, there are certain people that are out there in society that can't create energy on their own, so they pull energy from other people. So make sure that you're protecting your energy. Take care. You guys have a great day. Bye.